Hi guys, this is the KitchenAid Flex Edge Beater. It's a coated metal beater with a flex edge that scrapes the bowl while mixing. It's supposed to do the scraping for you so you don't have to stop and scrape down the sides of the bowl. It is available for all tilt head and bowl lift models. Check the model number of your mixer and make sure it's compatible with the flex edge beater that you're ordering. This is best for creamy batters, not for doughs or anything heavy and hard. First, make sure you adjust the mixer height so any attachment you use with the KitchenAid gets to the bottom of the bowl. It should just clear the bottom of the bowl, not hit the bottom. Turn this screw to adjust the height. I'm using my 5-quart artisan mixer with a glass bowl, so you can see clearly how well this scrapes. I tried the beater with my cream cheese pound cake recipe on my other channel, Anita Cooks. If you want to make that cake, I'll leave the link below. First, I creamed 3 sticks of soft butter, then added over 2 cups of sugar. The beater was keeping the sides of the bowl pretty clean. There was a thin ring around the top of the bowl. Then I added cream cheese, and it started to push up the ingredients so the ring got thicker. 6 eggs went in, and the batter looked like it was mixed well. There weren't any unmixed ingredients, even at the bottom. However, I had to scrape down the ring of batter into the bowl because if I left it there, it would not be incorporated. Then I added 3 cups of flour on the lowest speed, and some of the flour was thrown out of the bowl. There is a lot of batter in the bowl, and I thought that was the cause, but looking at my classic pound cake recipe using the smaller KitchenAid Mini, similar amounts of ingredients, and the standard paddle attachment, the amount of flour thrown out of the bowl in the Mini was minimal. I stopped this mixer, put a little bit of flour in, and turned the machine off and on, which worked better than letting it run constantly. You can see a thin layer of flour stuck to the sides of the bowl. You will have to scrape the sides down with a spatula and mix the batter at the end. There was also some unmixed butter, sugar, and egg mixture stuck to the sides of the flex edge part of the beater, and that had to be scraped down and mixed into the batter. So I wouldn't use this beater for pound cake batter since it is a thicker batter than regular cake batter. Next, I made a soft vanilla layer cake. That recipe is also down below if you want to try it. Started with a stick of butter, cup of sugar, the bowl looks clean. The sides look well scraped. Added some oil. The bowl is still clean. As it starts to get fluffy, there's a thin ring around the top. 3 eggs were added. The ring is still there, but the rest of the bowl was well scraped. A little over 2 cups of flour alternated with milk. Some of the flour came out of the bowl, but it was minimal compared to the pound cake batter. So far, I have not used a spatula. The flex edge is clean, and there are no ingredients stuck to the side, like in the pound cake batter. There is a very thin ring of batter on top. There's a thin layer of butter, sugar, and egg coating the bottom of the bowl. It's a clump, it's not mixed in, so you have to press it to smooth it out and stir it back into the batter. Besides that part, the rest of the batter was mixed pretty well. I'll show you the baked cake. The cake looked smooth and didn't have any chunks or clumps. It's a very soft and easy vanilla layer cake recipe. Perfect for birthdays. For the frosting, 1½ sticks of butter and a little cream cheese. I creamed that, stopped the mixer, added half the powdered sugar, mixed that, and added the remainder slowly to avoid a mess. About 2 cups of powdered sugar total. There's a thick ring of frosting on top. The bottom looks clean, everything's mixed in. This is very thick, so I'll add a little milk to loosen it. Since the ring isn't going anywhere, I'll use a spatula and scrape it down. Since the frosting is thinner, so is the ring around the bowl. The beater doesn't have any unmixed ingredients. The bottom of the bowl is clean. The frosting is nice and fluffy. If you want to get this flex edge beater, click on the link right below this video. The beater is dishwasher safe on the top rack or hand wash with warm soapy water. Make sure to dry it right after washing, don't leave it wet. If there's a sticky residue after cleaning, wipe it with vinegar. You saw how this flex edge beater did on the pound cake batter, classic vanilla cake batter, and frosting. Whatever attachment you use, there is always a final mix by hand. This beater will reduce the number of times you have to scrape down the bowl for the vanilla cake and the frosting. There's no point in using this for thicker batters like pound cake. I would only try it with thinner batters. As always, I hope you found this video helpful. Turn on the notification so you know when I upload the next video. Thanks for watching.